Hey YouTube, I am back with another video. Today I thought it would be cool to do a get ready with me where I can kind of talk to everyone and let everyone know what's going on in my life right now because it is super exciting. In a couple days I start my journey in esthetician school and I'm so pumped. So if you want to hear more about that and what's going on, go ahead and keep watching. I'm going to start everything with my Tarte Shape Tape to cover up some of the blemishes I've gotten. I recently just broke out because my acne sucks. I've dealt with acne my whole life, so if you do too, you're not alone. But I am starting my esthetician program on Monday, and today is Thursday. And I'm super excited to be able to do it because it is a 5-week program. Most of them you can do in like 6 or 4 months if it's part-time. But I'm going to be doing the full-time 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for 5 weeks. It's really awesome that I found a program that offers that option because I'm also in school at Metro studying to get my music degree. So this program was the only one I found that would be possible to stay in both without having to wait until I graduate from Metro. I'm using an EcoTools brush. If you want to know what brushes I use for most of my makeup, I did upload a video 1 or 2 weeks ago explaining all of my favorite brushes, so you can go and watch that. I'll also try to link all of the products and brushes that I use in this video. Yeah, I'm super excited for this program. I went to orientation last night and that was kind of an awkward experience. I'm going to mix some of the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, just a tiny bit. This helps keep me more matte and has a little bit higher coverage. And then I'm going to also mix the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in with that. It makes the Kat Von D foundation less cakey. It makes it look more natural. So yeah, I went into orientation, and as you can imagine, it was a little intimidating because you walk in and there's like, I was a little bit late because there's an accident, so I was driving for like an hour to get there. And I show up, I wasn't late, I showed up like 5 minutes early and almost all the seats were already full, which it's a tiny, tiny school, so they had, they were actually using their massage tables and facial tables as tables for us, so the seats were just put around them. And I walk in and I feel like everyone's just like, so I walk in and I get all the sheets and it's obviously a room full of younger to middle-aged women, so I feel like we all just look around and we're all kind of slightly judging each other because that's what we do. I don't really judge people for real, but first impressions are just kind of funny in general. I got to meet one of the main teachers that I'm going to be working with, and she seems like she's really cool, as in like a good teacher and supportive. She's not very old, she's definitely under 30. I liked that she was talking about building clientele, and the school has a clinic where it's pretty much a spa, a discounted spa where people can come in to get facials and waxing and everything, but it's heavily discounted because we're students. And she was just like, you can talk to all the clients and give them your information for maybe after you're done. And I liked that she said that there's clients out there for everyone and that you don't need to be like aggressively competitive. Like being competitive is okay, but you don't have to like be a B-word about it. So that made me pretty much like her right off the bat because I'm definitely not I'm not like trying to beat out people in this industry. That's like the complete opposite. I just yeah, we pretty much went through what it's gonna look like going to school there and all the classes we're gonna take. I'm probably most excited for waxing, which is also gonna be very interesting. This school that I'm going to does full body waxing. And we all get to practice on each other. She pretty much told us to stop shaving everywhere as soon as possible. I'm just like, I get to practice on all these people that I barely know, and they get to practice on me, and it's gonna be really awkward and high exposure, but you know, there's good money in waxing. Like, I'm excited to know how to wax and to be able to do it on people, so I'm not really worried about it, but I know once the time comes and they're like, okay, it's your turn, I'm gonna be like, but Brazilians are super expensive, so if I'm comfortable doing that and like doing it, I don't know if you could like doing that, but if I'm comfortable doing that, I definitely want to specialize in waxing, especially like eyebrows too. After I'm done with my foundation, since I have oily skin, I like to use my translucent powder. This one's the Laura Mercier one. And just lightly dust it all over my face to help prevent the oil buildup right away. The main point of me wanting to go get my esthetician license is because I want to be able to do makeup legally on people. In Colorado, if you want to freelance or anything like that, you have to have an esthetician license. Versus if you work at a counter, you don't necessarily need them because that company pretty much insures you. But I like to be my own boss, so I'm gonna take a jive at that and see how it goes. But like I said, I'll be able to do chemical peels, microdermabrasion, dermaplaning, waxing. Like, there's all kinds of things I'll be able to offer in my services. I do kind of want to specialize in makeup, eyebrows, and I'm also looking at an eyelash extension program. So I decided to grab one of the palettes I haven't used in a really long time, and that is the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. So I'm going to use Limit and Nooner, and I'm just going to mix those and put them all over my eyelid. It's going to be interesting going to esthetician school because primarily, obviously, my focus is makeup because I love doing makeup. But that's only like 2 or 3 days of the whole 5-week program. I do know we're supposed to learn bridal makeup, and she said we also learn like highlighting and contouring, I guess. But from what I've heard from everyone, it's not very detailed, and you're better off going to more of a specified makeup class. But we'll see what happens. I know that we'll definitely get a good look at the business aspect of everything, which is nice. But I saw a lot of girls at orientation last night that were wearing a lot of makeup, so I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one there specifically to be able to do makeup, which I hope I make some makeup friends there because I literally have none. Like, I can talk to my mom and boyfriend about makeup and they're literally just like, they do not care. Just like when my boyfriend starts talking about cars, I'm like... So I'm hoping to be ready and licensed by January. That's going to be quite a steep goal to reach since I'll be working and going to Metro full-time. I'm taking just a light little bit of dark side. I'm mixing that in, literally just hardly any, just to make it a little bit darker. Just going for a very subtle neutral eye. I'm excited because this school is a botanical school. It kind of focuses on more natural sides of skincare and everything, which I'm kind of into. Like, you walk into the school and there's flowers and leaves hanging from the ceiling, like it's kind of a hippy-dippy school. But I'm not mad at it. I totally am doing my eyeshadow before my eyebrows, and I never do that. I'm going to take, Buzz, Sparkles, and Trick. I'm gonna mix both of those shimmery shades, and then I'm gonna wet my brush with some MAC Fix Plus. If you are a makeup junkie, you know the drill. All this does is make it more pigmented, so it shows up better on your eye. And I'm just gonna pat that onto the lid. Just gives a nice little shimmer. I added some of dark side, so I'm using the same shades I used on the first part of my eyelid, just for a little bit more definition. But I have to get 250 hours pretty much of practicing on people to complete the program. And there's a number of ways you can do that. You can work at their clinic, so you work for them even though you don't get paid, you only get tips. But that gives you experience, and all your instructors are there to help you pretty much. Just adding a little bit more of the darker shades into my crease now. So you can do clinic And you can also do an internship. So if there's an esthetician that you want to be an intern for, you still can't get paid, but you can work for them and assist them. And then one of the other options, we can watch a ton of webinars that are on this website. So my goal is to, while I'm first starting classes and I can't intern or work at clinic, I'm going to watch a crap ton of webinars to start getting my hours, because I want to have them done in at least, or at the most, 6 months. I'm just going to smudge a tiny bit of some Marc Jacobs eyeliner. Oh, and I'm so sad. She said that anyone with eyelash extensions should not get them done while we're in class. I was like, why? Because I'm obsessed with my eyelash extensions. But she said since I'll be getting facials done on me really often, because we have to practice on each other, the steam and the oils and everything they use on your face is just going to make your eyelashes pretty much fall out anyway, the extensions. Because the glue with the extensions or whatever it is, it weakens with oil. I'm probably still going to get them done. It's only 5 weeks, so I'd only get them done once anyway. If they all fall out, I'll just be really depressed. Alright, next I'm going to go back to my face makeup. I'm going to use my Skinny Dip Face Duo from the Kylie Cosmetics Vacation Collection. I'm going to take the bronzer and just blend it all over. Not all over, but just kind of in the hollows of my cheeks. This is a pretty light color, but I like it. So excited. I'm starting to build my makeup kit, which is all the makeup I'll use on clients. And so far, all the stuff I've gotten really good deals on, because I can't get my pro discounts yet. I'm just watching for all of the good sales, like Sigma brushes just had a huge sale. I do want to start following more smaller YouTube channels, especially makeup channels. So if you're a pro artist, or if you're an enthusiast, if you're going to be an esthetician like me, I will definitely subscribe to your channel if you comment on this video. Alright, now that I'm lightly bronzed, I'm going to get some blush going. I'm going to use Infatuation and Valentine. Those are these two, which all these blushes are from Makeup Geek. Alright, let's go in with some highlighter. So I'm going to use the one in the Skinny Dip palette. Just put a little bit on the tops of my cheekbones. And I just take whatever's left over on my brush and put it on my nose. I don't like to look like Rudolph, but I like a subtle glow. Also, when people highlight their Cupid's bow, sometimes it looks like a milk mustache to me. So I just do a little bit. Just whatever's left over on the brush. I guess we're going to finish up with the eyebrows, which is usually my second step. But you know, I'm talking and I'm distracted. And I'm going to use my Anastasia Dip Brow, which I've had this thing at least for 8 months and it's about halfway done. So if I use it all, it's going to be an accomplishment and it's going to be so satisfying. Okay, I like to start on the bottom line. And I just follow my natural shape. So I like to post a lot of makeup posts on my Instagram, which I've kind of moved to, I don't want to say natural, but more natural makeup than I used to do. I just feel like more natural looks are less popular right now. And I kind of wish that wasn't how it is, but it is. Because the reality is most people around my age do not need to use as much makeup as they do. Which I have nothing against wearing heavy coverage cake face makeup, because I do it too. But I think over the next couple years, few years, I think the makeup industry is going to turn back to more natural looking makeup. At least I hope it does anyway. Okay, now that those babies are done, I like to use Great Lash Clear Mascara by Maybelline. And I use it as brow gel. Alright. The last and most satisfying step today is my lipstick. I'm going to use the Kylie Velvet Liquid Lipstick in Birthday Suit. I absolutely love how these smell, and I feel like I'm the only person who does. if you don't really like matte lipsticks, you should definitely try the Kylie Cosmetics Velvets because I am loving the formula. It's almost like a semi-matte because it dries down, but it definitely isn't transfer proof. I normally put on bottom mascara, but I think I'm going to skip it today just because I don't want to take it off tonight. Because I am that lazy. So that is pretty much it for this video. If you liked kind of having a chit chat like this, let me know. I'm hoping to film once a week going through this esthetician program so I can kind of share my experiences with everyone and hopefully meet some people that are going through the same thing as me. So if you want to keep up with my esthetician and makeup if you want to keep up with me and my esthetician and makeup journey, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.